Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the newest edition of Dale Center. I'm coming to you live from a single wide trailer in the heart of Speedway, Indiana. It is a glorious place. It is the Lou Mobile Home Park. I've been coming up here almost every year since 2011. And of course, we're here at Indianapolis. So I got to go with the OG, the original Brickyard 400 champion, Jeff Gordon. Even though we are in Dale Center, I don't give a shit. It's Jeff's time. 24 time. William Byron, by the way, plus 2,800 on Caesar Sportsbook. That's pretty crazy, right? Got my eye on that. Definitely on my radar. How is everybody doing this wonderful evening? I hope everybody's had a great day, a great, fantastic week. We got a loaded show once again. The books continue to fucking screw us on IndyCar, unfortunately. I've got odds that just came out on Caesar Sportsbook I'll talk about. But we have NASCAR Cup, Xfinity at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And then we have Truck Night in America back again at IRP. Cannot wait. You guys in the chat, let me know if my connection starts fucking up. I have a few options if it does, because I am in a single wide trailer. Cannot forget that. This is Dale Center on the road. Still got the wall of Dale behind me. It's going to be a bitch getting all this tape and stuff ready. I will say that. But nonetheless, we're here, heart of Speedway, Indiana, and let's talk some bets. First, I'm going to get Cup odds here on the board. Everything via Barstool Sportsbook on the Cup, Xfinity, and Truck side. Good to hear. Tanaka, thanks for coming back. Super NASCAR fan, you're the man. Troy, we all know it. Greatest in the universe. Michael knows it. Let's ride, Dylan. K-Bone. Sounds more than great. Sounds fucking spectacular. Let's get it. Dude, I just thought of this. The van down by the river, right as I was saying that. Absolutely love that. Appreciate that. My guy, F1 Capper. Hope to see you back once your elimination from the Netflix club is over. But first, I want to recap. We are going to have another Formula One segment with a special guest. Once again, for 2 weeks in a row, the Hungary Grand Prix should be a fun race. But I want to recap last week. Our picks that we did last week. I do this every week. Last 2 weeks, combined 6 for 10 on Dale Center top plays, 2 for 2 on SRX. SRX is done for the year. We got Tony Stewart a couple weeks ago. We got Chase Elliott last week. Only bet we gave. But recounting our Dale Center top 5 from last week. Remember, this is last week. Starting out, Penske driver to win on Saturday. IndyCar has just been disappointing with odds. When I recorded last week on Wednesday, they didn't have odds. When I record today on Thursday, they still don't have odds. So I don't know what to do. I actually also want to know what day works for most of you guys and girls that tune in every single week. Whether it's Wednesday or Thursday, let me know. I try to do Thursday sometimes whenever odds are delayed. And unfortunately, I waited out and held out, and we still didn't get hardly anything good for IndyCar. But we got this one right. Joseph Newgarden was a top play. I talked about him. And then we got Sunday right, too, with Pat O'Ward, even though that wasn't talked about on Dale Center. Nonetheless, you did get a Dale Center winner from me on IndyCar last week. Moving on, I want that audio from that SpongeBob episode that's like, oh, man, this guy stinks. Or it's, oh, brother, this guy stinks. That's Christian Eckes. That is Christian Eckes. I'm done with him. I already said it in the Discord. If he wins this weekend, I don't care. I won't be upset. Trucks have been hard recently. Trucks have been difficult, not easy on the bank account. Christian Eckes has been a good I can't say good with Christian Eckes. Christian Eckes has benefited to my 401k being slashed over the past month or so. So remember, this is last week, recapping last week's bets. Moving on, Xfinity, Cole Custer. This was just, I think everybody made an error on this one. I got stuck with the bet. I gave it out. I bet on it. It was on my card. Even when it was on my card on Saturday, I said, don't bet this. Don't do it. He finished 10th, but clearly was not in a superior race car that was funded by Stewart-Haas Racing, like we saw at Road America and Fontana. Chase Briscoe now is in this 07 car this weekend, and we know for sure the 07 is funded by Stewart-Haas Racing. Full disclaimer there, but we got this one wrong. Top 2 picks were slam dunks. Tyler Reddick for a top 10 at Pocono plus 120. Easy fucking money. Just the Red Dog's been clicking on all cylinders, and he is just made me so much money this year. I just love the Red Dog. He's been excellent on all fronts. And now he's got the monkey off his back. He can go perform without pressure. He's got a ride for 2024. This was a max play. Tyler Reddick top 10. We nailed it. And then the number one play from last week, Daniel Suarez over Chase Briscoe. Easy money. Wasn't even close. And I told you guys it wasn't going to be close based off all the data that we saw from high-speed racetracks in 2022. It shouldn't have been close, and it was not. Daniel Suarez cashed this one. Another max bet play. So really happy about that. Daniel Suarez has been very profitable for me on only a handful of bets in 2022, which is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Got some more comments here. Triple Crown. What are we going to do with the Triple Crown? This will be interesting. Got to take the fan vote, Triple Crown. Remember, we'll have that segment later. That ought to be a lot of fun. Is mayonnaise an instrument? Love that clip. Love that clip. Thursday. What's up? Well, my guy. My Cape guy. What's going on? Cole Custard, yes, absolute poo-poo. I know. I own up to that mistake, but it seems like the industry just missed that one. It really does. So, moving on, that was your recap from the Dale Center top plays last weekend. Let's talk some NASCAR Cup Series betting odds via Barstool Sportsbook at the Indianapolis Road Course. Defending winner AJ Allmendinger after a complete shit show of a race where Denny Hamlin and Chase Briscoe went after it, and Briscoe gets parked and still wrecks Denny Hamlin when he wasn't even being scored on the racetrack. Denny's upset. Good late race drama, good post-race drama, but AJ Allmendinger sneaks up and wins a crazy race. Remember, the rumble strip came up midway through that race and took out like half or a quarter of the field, including like 3 of my bets. I had Kyle Busch, Logano, and Byron all for like top 5 or to win, and they all wrecked on the rumble strip. So that was cool. So considering that and considering road course races in 2022, we know Hendrick Motorsports and Trackhouse Racing have been at the top when it comes to pure performance, pure speed, particularly Chase Elliott, Ross Chastain, and Daniel Suarez. Chase Elliott's a favorite at plus 400, followed by Kyle Larson, who was dominant at Sonoma. Was pretty good here last year before everything went to shit. Ross Chastain plus 800. Keep in mind, so these odds could have shifted. I put these this morning. They could have moved. I've already locked in Ross Chastain at plus 800 as my only outright so far. Keep in mind, if you see something different than one you're looking at right now in your app, it's because I didn't update it before I went live. Whatever. I don't care. Just keep in mind that consideration right there. Daniel Suarez at plus 1,000, won at Circuit of the Americas earlier this year. Austin Cindric got a lot of chat, a lot of talk about Cindric in the Discord. Is this the time for him? Roger Penske owns this house. He's basically the godson, the golden boy of Roger Penske, Tim Cindric, a big Penske executive strategist on both sides of NASCAR. So keep an eye on Austin Cindric at 14-1. Chase Briscoe, hometown kid. Does he get that redemption at plus 1,600? Could have won this race last year, was really good, really strong, and obviously talked about the shit show that it turned into, courtesy of him. Balls to the wall driver, Chase Briscoe, back in Indiana. AJ Allmendinger at 16-1. Ryan Blaney, Kyle Busch. All the Gibbs guys, they stacked up all together right here, which is interesting. Toyota has been horrible on road courses in 2022. I expect to see similar results this weekend. I don't think Toyota is ready for the rebound. It just doesn't happen overnight. When you don't have speed, you just don't have speed. We haven't seen any kind of crazy speed changes throughout 2022 as the year has gone on. I just don't see it. All the Toyota guys between 18-1 and 20-1. And William Byron, 22-1, mentioned him earlier. Somebody can check Caesars for me. I haven't looked at it in the past couple hours, but Willie B was 28-1. Very underrated road course racer. Has had some speed this year. Strategy hasn't worked out. Has made some mistakes, particularly in qualifying at Road America. Could have probably had a top 5 qualifying spot. Screwed up his lap. Locked it up. William Byron, underrated road course racer. Straight up. That's the best I can say about that. And he's on my radar. Keep that in mind as we get into our picks later. Alex Bowman, Chris Buescher at 30-1. Then you got Mike McDowell, who had an unbelievable penalty. We wonder why they were getting on those top 10s on all kinds of racetracks. We now know why, I think. Very, very swift penalty for front row given this past week. Just to add to the Joe Gibbs Racing disqualification with Denny Hamlin and Kyle Busch. It's been a crazy week regarding penalties. So those are the main guys I'm looking at. You obviously have a few long shots. Ty Gibbs is back in the field. I see people in the Discord hammering him for a top 10. They have moved that money line to like plus 600, and it started at plus 1,000. Or top Toyota. I'm sorry, yeah. Top 10 wasn't plus 1,000. Top Toyota was plus 1,000. I think that's actually achievable. Crazy enough. Second start, who knows? Ty Gibbs, very talented guy, very talented kid. Could get a top 10. He could be the top Toyota considering how bad Toyota has been in 2022 at the road courses. I'm going to check some comments here in a second. That's the main highlights I want to talk about on the Cup side. Now we have the NASCAR Xfinity Series, the Pennzoil 150. Chase Briscoe is a favorite. Stacked field. This is a hard race to handicap. Somebody, I think it was Spurs, Ted Lasso, was like, these are fucking Formula One odds. They put everybody at plus 400, and then you get down to like Noah Gragson's the next guy outside that plus 400, plus 450 window, and he's at 15 to 1. But you got a lot of notables in the field. Bubba Wallace, Austin Dillon, Chase Briscoe, a lot of Cup guys. Alex Bowman, AJ Allmendinger has obviously been great here in the past and won the Cup race. Ross Chastain, I think, is a full fade in the Xfinity Series. Go ahead and tell you right now. I just don't trust it. The 92 team, Mario Gosselin, they just have not done anything. I know he was kind of fast at not Road America. He was pretty fast at Circuit of the Americas. Ross Chastain was in that number 92. I just cannot trust that race team. Can't do it. Cannot do it. Bet they have a mechanical failure or a fuck up on pit road that takes them out. That's my guess. That's my gut feeling on Ross Chastain. So I'm going to look at some comments here. I think Sheldon Creed is notable. I think Daniel Hemrick at 50 to 1. Both those guys are notable. I already locked in, told you guys in the Discord, Kaz Grala, who's in the Big Machine Racing RCR-funded race car, number 48, at plus 4,000 for a top 5. Very small bet, but at the end of the day, I think it's worth it for a sprinkle because Kaz Grala is a great road course racer, and he's actually in a pretty competitive race car this weekend. That line has moved to plus 900, I think, which is an absurd line movement. I didn't hammer that bet. I put a little bit, but somebody must have hammered it because that is an unbelievable line movement in just a couple of days. So moving on, I'm going to look at some comments right here. Wood panel. Yes, Ted. Yes. Tony Poop Pants. If you listen to the Garage Guys Race Recap, you understand what this is about. Big giveaway time. I recommend everybody go listen to find out about that giveaway. Bubba Wallace. Raphael, welcome to Dale Center. I don't know if I've seen you in here before. I appreciate you joining in. Bubba Wallace, 50 to 1. You know, he had really good speed at COTA before he blew a transmission. He was charging through the field. I'll keep an eye on Bubba. I think there's some guys in the Discord that have put some money on Bubba for a top 5 maybe, which was what, plus 500, I think is what it opened at. Yep, there you go. What I just said. Boom. I didn't remember him being P2, but that's interesting. Joey Logano, the GOAT. What's up, Aaron? Appreciate you joining in. I think I got a Logano bet for you later. If you're a Logano fan, you'll like this. Austin Hill, Sheldon Creed. Yeah, we know Sheldon is a great road course racer and has had good runs, just bad luck. I think he easily could have won at Portland, but got taken out by our buddy Jeb. And I think, did Ty Gibbs get into him? He may have spun by himself, but everybody was wrecking by themselves at Portland. But Sheldon Creed, very talented, world-class road course guy when you look at his racing background. Top Toyota, Ty Gibbs. I'm not betting on it. I'll go ahead and tell you. I'm not betting on it. But I don't think it's a bad play if you want to get frisky with it. Kyle, what's up? Byron is still 28 to 1. Still 28 to 1. Love that. Cole Custer, 250 to 1. Yeah, that's an insane line movement. And guys over at the Action Network kind of nailed that one down. RotoDoc wrote an article about it. I think him and a couple of his other guys, maybe PJ or Maccabee, were tailing him. So they did a great job moving that line down. I'm not on it personally, but he's qualified top 10 multiple times on road courses. He's going to be in the conversation probably. So I'm full fade on Michael McDowell. The energy's gone. I just can't do it. Cannot do it, Thomas. Appreciate you. Dale Earnhardt. Yeah, Dale Earnhardt has my action link over there. But actually, the action link is in this video. All my Cup picks. You click that link to the Action Network and you'll see them. I think Garage Guy Chases are down there too. I hope you're watching on YouTube. It's way better to watch on YouTube because you actually get to comment and chat. I answer questions and it's fun to engage, right? Everybody who tunes in every week knows this. But Dale Earnhardt, My action plug right there. Go to Action Network and you see my exact unit allocations on all my NASCAR Cup Series bets for the Verizon 200. I will talk about a couple of those today. I'll give you some allocations. Oh man, this could go down a crazy tangent right here, Reed. I don't know. I'm worried though. This just seems odd that they cannot help him out. It seems odd, but more like Booby Wallace. What's up, Jack? Love that. Creed 60-1. Don't think that's a bad play. Chastain to win. Oh, we're already doing Triple Crowns. Custer top 10 at 50-1. Is that at 50-1? There's no way that's right. Somebody confirm that for me. I need confirmation on that one. Love this. You took a stat right out of my mouth. Logan took a stat right out of my mouth. I appreciate it. So there you go. Love you guys. Keep commenting. I'll keep checking back in and answering questions and interacting with you guys. That's your Xfinity stuff. Xfinity is going to be tough. I just am not super high on a lot of Xfinity things, honestly. It's going to be a tough race to cap because the odds are so unfavorable for all the Cup guys, all the top Xfinity guys. You know AJ is going to be up there. You know Ty is going to be up there. And then you got Briscoe. Bowman is going to be in a rocket ship. And then you got Briscoe probably in a rocket ship. It's just going to be – and then Ross Chastain, I could be completely wrong about. I'm full fade on Chastain, but shit, man. We know Ross Chastain can get it done and probably got a chip on his shoulder after what happened last weekend. Let's look at some truck odds. IRP is back. I cannot wait. I told you guys on the recap, I missed my credential deadline, so I won't be in the infield. At least I don't think I will. I will be in the stands, and it's going to be fun. I cannot wait to watch a race from that track. Super fun. Both the turns kind of remind me of Phoenix a little bit. It's like a mini Phoenix, kind of more like turns 1 and 2 at Phoenix. When you look at how flat the top lane is preferable, hard to pass on the bottom. If you want to pass on the bottom at IRP, you got to get dirty. Excuse me. You got to get dirty. You got to use everybody up. Go back and watch old races. That's what they have to do to make passes, typically. It can be like Phoenix, get kind of fanned out, a lot of contact. Somebody in the Discord said it's probably going to be a shit show because of the inability to pass easily. Going to be a lot of contact, probably going to be a lot of wrecks. We know Jack Wood's going to wreck, probably. We know Chris Wright's going to wreck. Those guys are fucking locks to wreck every single week. And then you throw Dean Thompson in there. It can get messy real fast. But Zane Smith, of course, opens as the favorite. He's basically had the fastest truck in all of 2022. Then you got the KBM fleet right behind him. John Hunter Nemechek, 450. Corey Heim, plus 550. Chandler Smith, plus 650. I think Chandler Smith's going to be on my card. I regretted last week because originally, beginning of the week, I was thinking about Chandler Smith, and then I went against my gut, and I lost. Not going to do that again. Chandler Smith sticks out to me. Probably going to fade Carson Hocevar. Just haven't seen the excellent short track performance just yet. And a brand new track for a lot of these kids. Just don't know if I can ride with Hocevar at plus 800. Eckes, Majeski. Eckes is dead to me. I kind of mentioned it earlier. Stuart Friesen, Grant Enfinger are interesting. Matt Crafton, Johnny Sauter, 30-1. Derek Kraus, 35-1. And then I don't care about anybody else here. Chad Chastain, the brother of Ross Chastain, is in this race. Keep that in mind. He's in a Nice truck, so that'll be interesting. I'm not betting on him, but kind of cool to see another Chastain in the field to mix things up. I love Johnny Sauter. He's got so much experience. He's been so fast at the 2 short track races he's entered this season. Finished second at Martinsville, ran super well at Richmond. Johnny Sauter at 30-1. I've already got locked in. Plus 800 for a top 3. Already locked in. He may not qualify well. Flip phone Johnny. By the way, I want to get this trending. Hashtag flip phone Johnny. Johnny Sauter had an interview like 3 years ago when he won, and he just like went out of his way to tell everybody that he still had a flip phone. So ever since I've called him flip phone Johnny. By the way, yeah, he's not going to be on the board, but there he is. Flip phone Johnny. I want it trending. I want the hashtags in the chat right fucking now. Fucking flip phone Johnny is going to be a play. Big play on Friday night. I guarantee I don't want to guarantee. You know what? Fuck it. We're going to guarantee it. Top 5 for Johnny Sauter. Top 5 minimum for Johnny Sauter at IRP this weekend. He's got the experience. He's raced here 100,000 times. He can get it done. Great short track racer. And I think this part-time thing has honestly helped Sauter. Not focus on making the playoffs, not focus on winning the championship. He can just go out there and have fun. We got practice back. We got qualifying back. We got the extra track time for him to get acclimated to the racetrack, to his competitors. Love Johnny Sauter. Love the old guys this weekend. I'll talk more about that later once we get into the top plays, but love the old bastards. Absolutely. Christopher, late to the party. Hey, thank you, Christopher. I hope you enjoy the show, and I hope you win some bets. We've been pretty hot recently. It is truck night. Alec, appreciate you joining in. Sorry about your M&M's car. It won't be here much longer. Riley Herbst, he's been good. He's been good at road courses, but the field is just so stacked. The field is just so stacked. I don't know if I can go with Riley Herbst. Raphael, second time here. Yes, I will tell you, everybody will tell you that is correct. That is true. Greatest in the fucking universe. You're looking at him. So, you can change your YouTube name. Oh, I don't know. Son of Smoke. Love it, dude. I didn't know. Christopher's your name. Hey, love it. Love to see you here. Love to see you here. Garage Guys Discord champion right here. Drew, good question here. I would say no. There's just not enough there. There's not enough performance there. We know she's in a good truck, but there's just not. We just haven't seen enough glimpses to make it a formidable bet. I know it's going to be crazy odds. She might qualify decently, but when we get race time, I think she's going to get beat up. That's typically what we've seen at the short tracks. Super trucks. Got to bring the super trucks back. Presented by Garage Guys. Look, I love Craftsman, though. If we can get Craftsman back, that'd be fucking badass. No question about it. Super Truck Series presented by Craftsman. I bet they've already got the deal inked. That's what I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling they've already got the deal done. Get Craftsman back. Man, that would be so good for the Truck Series. Just for the persona. Just for the vibe that reminds you of the old trucker days. And trucks are awesome right now. We know the racing's phenomenal. The broadcast needs to improve. And if we get a sponsor entitlement that provides a new energy like Craftsman, we're in good shape. We're in super good shape on the truck side. Camping World has been awesome. 14 years, I think, is what they've been sponsored for. But it's time to move in a new direction. Fully support it. Let's get Craftsman back, baby. Let's get Craftsman. Gibbs at 100-1. I'm just not touching it. I think there's a 0% chance Ty Gibbs wins. Hey, yeah. Appreciate it, Tin. Hey, Tin Knocker, you're the man. We love you in the Discord. Love everything you do. Discord champion. Link to the Discord is below. You can join anytime you want. Keep that in mind. The Discord is free. Discord is always free, baby. And it's very insightful. A lot of information in there. A lot of chatter. The DQs sparked like 20,000 Discord messages in our NASCAR chat. It was insane. Shout out to Greg Mathern. You guys know Greg is the man when it comes to our rules, has done an excellent job explaining what sportsbooks do what when it comes to disqualifications. And it's been a crazy, crazy week. So really, really appreciate Greg and everybody who's chimed in on the Discord. It's been an absolute blast being a part of the conversation. Uh-oh. We got some news. Why? Is it a good thing or a bad thing? This is crazy. Breaking news. Okay, Brady. Hold on. Wait. Where's it? Garage Guys just commented on this. Breaking news. The William Byron hauler caught on fire on the way to Indianapolis. As of 5 minutes ago, Chase, Garage Guy Chase, thank you. Just sent me this. Byron hauler is in fire. I think it's a good thing. We're on fire. Dude, hey, we got to bet 28-1 now, right? Got to bet 28-1. I think we got to do it. Some people look at that as bad juju. I think it's good juju. William Byron, 28-1. All right, there you go. There you have it. There's your early cap on Dale Center. First, I'm going to do the Wall of Dale. Why not? Let's go ahead and get it out of the way. Wall of Dale draft number, what is this, episode 6, episode 7? I don't even know. I know last week I put the wrong episode number on the channel. So there's that. What odds you guys want to see on the board? I'll just keep cup odds ticking on the bottom. Wall of Dale, these are the drivers that have either profited me substantially or the exact opposite. The 401k Grand National Champions list is very short and exclusive, and it seems like the Dale 401k theft champion list is a long fucking list of people I can't stand. So let's get into it, baby. Where's my tape? Starting off with the 401k, we'll start with the bad. You know, I didn't prepare for this. I forgot about the tape issue. Shouldn't be a problem, though. We can make it work. Forgot to put Cindric. We all know, anybody new to the show, Austin Cindric is permanently dead to me. So he goes up here first. We're back with it's like episode 1 all over again. Back with the tape issue. Austin Cindric, permanently dead to Dale. Hashtag please retire. Can we see that? Yeah. Next guy up. David Starr, just from one race. There's no way David Starr will ever make up the money he lost me. There's a 0% chance. Just because of Homestead. Lost thousands of dollars because of David Starr at Homestead in 2021. We all know the pain of that one, right? Absolute killer, David Starr. You know what? This is going to be a bitch. Hold on one second. I'm getting some thumbtacks. The one thing I forgot to prepare for is the Wall of Dale. But we're golden. We're having a good time. Uh-oh. Now the mic just fell off. I'm just going to have to hold it. Whatever. Dale, 401k theft champion, David Starr. Easy, easy, easy. You know what? Wood walls don't do so well. Wooden walls don't do so well with thumbtacks. Remember, I'm in a single wide trailer. It's like Chris Farley. The show's just breaking down. Dale Center on the road. I'm putting my mic back up. Oh, hey. Appreciate you, Hoda. Thank you. We got actual tape now. Oh, we're good. We're good. I'll get it. I'll get it. Shout out to Hoda, ladies and gentlemen, for helping me out here in a time of dismay. 1 second. Come on, you motherfucker. The mic has come unglued from the table somehow, which I've never had happen. Byron's hauler is on fire, and Dale Center's studio is also on fire. And I just see lights out. I see my Formula One guest waiting, and he's just laughing his ass off right now. I'm going to go and get him in here. We'll get to the Wall of Dale. Why is this mic doing this to me right now? You guys just chat amongst yourselves. Ignore me. It's a big fucking clusterfuck shit show. I got to get that report off the screen. You know, I thought it was a good thing. Maybe not. Maybe not the best thing. Because everything has fallen apart in a span of 2 minutes. Why'd you have to do that, Chase? Garage guy. Everybody blame Garage Guy for my failures. Okay. We're just going to have to do this. All right. Let's see the comments right here. Kevin Harvick. William, appreciate you. I just don't see it. He hasn't had hardly any solid results at new road courses. Sonoma has been his playground, but everywhere else, I just don't see it with Harvick. I don't think they've had the speed. DQ. Oh, dude, this one's good. You got me. This one is good. Let me just get David Starr up here, and then I'm going to get my Formula One guest, and we're going to talk some Netflix Club bets. Can't not have David Starr up here. If David Starr is not up here, it's not a show. All from one race. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do the Formula One segment now that we got our two most hated drivers on the board, which limited on space. Hopefully you can see that. David Starr. Austin Cindric, dead to me permanently. There's no coming back. Let's get our guest up in here. Everybody, please welcome our guy, Lights Out F1 Bets. This is Malcolm. He is a Formula One betting expert, and he's going to talk some picks, some bets for the Hungarian Grand Prix. And everybody, just full disclosure, I only have one monitor with me, so it's a little bit harder to adjust. I usually have a triple setup, so that's part of the struggles here because we are in a single wide trailer in the heart of Indianapolis. Malcolm, you got me.
What's going on, man? Is that real wood?
Probably not. Probably not. If it rained really hard, it'd probably start seeping through. But this trailer has somehow managed to make it the past 20 years and has slept me and my degenerate friends who came up here to party for the Indy 500 growing up. So it gets the job done, right? Gets the job done. And
Yeah.
we're going to shift gears from Indianapolis and let's talk Hungary. First of all, where can you tell me? Are you a geographical expert? Where the fuck is Hungary? Do you know? Any idea?
Eastern Europe.
Eastern Europe. Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
south towards Turkey there. Yeah.
All right. So, anybody new to the show? We have a Formula One expert that comes on the Netflix Betting Club. Welcome. You're all in the Netflix Betting Club right now. Last week we had our guy F1 Capper, our favorite F1 bettor in the Discord, and he did not have a good weekend. He was eliminated, kicked out of the Netflix Betting Club. Happens to the best of us. He went 0 for 3. I've gone 0 for 183 in one weekend before. Everybody, it happens to everybody, right? You can still be great and lose some, but now we have you here as a new guest, and hopefully we'll win some this weekend. So go ahead and give me some insight on what you got. Pick number 3 for the Hungarian Grand Prix this weekend.
All right, man. Let's see if we can go 0 for 6 here.
Yeah.
So my pick number 3 is for tomorrow morning. So you got to book it in tonight. Hopefully wake up to some profits. Ferrari fastest car in FP1. The line is minus 50 on DraftKings. You can get a little better value on Bet365, Bovada, Bodog, maybe a couple others. But basically the way this one works is Ferrari is a bunch of tryhards on Friday. So it's free money Friday. Their only competition is Red Bull. And Red Bull, they don't really care about Fridays. They ramp up Saturday morning onward kind of thing. Red Bull's second driver, Sergio Perez, has looked like shit recently. So basically it's a 2 against 1, the 2 Ferrari drivers versus Max. And Max is pretty casual on Friday. So we lean to Ferrari on this one. Hopefully start off our weekend with some profits.
Dude, I love that term. I want to steal that from you, but I respect it too much that you just came up with that. Free Money Friday. Free Money Friday. We don't get enough NASCAR Truck Night in Americas to call it Free Money Friday, right? But I'm glad we get some practice time. That's one thing that's cool about Formula One is you can bet on practice, you can bet on qualifying. You have so much variety and diversification in Formula One bets, which is why it is a must to have some kind of Formula One coverage and advice on DALESCENTER. So that's your number 3 play. You're putting 1 unit, and I didn't put DraftKings on here. The minus 120 is the most favorable odds. You said that's via Bovada. Minus 150 on DraftKings Sportsbook. So that will be the first play. 1 unit will win, I guess, what? 0.8 units, something like that. But
yeah.
So we'll rock with the minus 120 because it's the more favorable odds. So good pick there. And
yeah, sounds good, man. Friday is like, if you're going to bet F1, you may as well just hop right into the degeneracy and bet on FP1 and
there you go. Yeah, you got to be degenerate early and often. That's how you win, right? All right, moving on. Exactly. What you got for your second pick?
So I'm going completely off the board with my second pick. And so this pick's either going to make me a Garage Guy legend or you'll never see me again on this show when it misses.
Oh.
But we got AlphaTauri fastest pit stop at plus 5,500.
Wow. And that's the number. Go ahead. Continue.
Yeah, well, we'll hedge it. We'll be kind of smart. We'll hedge it with another long bomb. Alpine plus 1,400 fastest pit. Half a unit each.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the biggest moment in Netflix Betting Club history already on our second edition of Netflix Club Bets. Your number 2 most confident bet is a plus 5,500 pick. Tell us why and tell us about this bet and the hedge.
Yeah, no problem, man. You must be new here because we chase after all sorts of ridiculous shit. Plus 50,000, plus 100,000. We've chased some of those this year. Sometimes they hit and you're a hero. You know how it is. But basically, So last weekend's race, the odds-on favorite Red Bull won this bet. So essentially it gave everybody else who's in the mix a nice boost this week. So there's more or less 6 teams in the mix for fastest pit always. Red Bull wins them more than the rest, a third of the time, a quarter of the time, but these other 2 teams have been in the mix. So it's also the last race before summer break. So I'm hoping Red Bull guys are a little hungover before they got to like split up for a month and they're not on it. But anyways, AlphaTauri, they have 1 win and 3 more top 3 pits in the last 4 races. So they're right there. And then, so that the odds are way out of line there. And then Alpine, similar story. They won it 3 races ago, fastest pit. And then they've been consistently under 3 seconds in the meantime. So I was going to say AlphaTauri, when they won fastest pit, they put it on Yuki Tsunoda, their young, crazy Japanese driver. And he just got so fired up on the fast time and he ran right into the pit wall coming out. So,
wow.
We'll take that again this week.
Well, so is fastest pit just the stop, or is it include the in time and the out time? Or is it just the stop?
On this market, it's just the stop. So it really comes down to the pit team being on it, and obviously the driver like being able to stop at the right spot. So Alpine, you got the veteran Fernando Alonso, and then AlphaTauri, I don't know what their deal is. Their drivers are so hit and miss.
Okay. So if our guy Yuki Tsunoda messes up again, we still win the bet if he has a fastest stop, right? He crashes immediately, exactly. We're still good. How about that? Love that play, plus 5,500. I'm gonna read some comments to you real quick. Like you those numbers, dude. You will get this chat horny for bets if you give plus 5,500 as a confident play.
Thank me if it profits, bro.
55 to 1. Don't ask me twice.
Yeah, exactly.
Hammer. Hey, free money Friday. Randy Marsh, love Randy Marsh.
Randy's the inventor of Free Money Friday.
Dude, yeah. If you profit, you gotta bring that back every week. Free Money Friday. Got to.
Right?
Love horny chats right here. Our guy, F1 capper. You'll be back soon, hopefully. So love that play number 2, just to bring it back up on the board one more time. Fastest pit, AlphaTauri, plus 5,500 and a half unit hedge with Alpine plus 1,400, each half a unit. And tell us where you got this bet one more time.
That was on DraftKings, buddy. So
DraftKings.
I first found this bet. It was plus 5,000. And then we were shopping around on DraftKings, and you led me to find another 500 juice there. So another 5-unit profit if it hits.
Love it. Absolutely love that. I hope that one hits. I might have to bet that one myself. We'll see. All right, moving on. Your number 1 most confident play of the weekend for the Hungary Grand Prix. Shoot it.
Total classified drivers to finish under 17.5.
All right, let's get that on the board. Tell us why.
So I'm contrarian here. Our chat loves betting the overs because a lot of these guys have been betting F1 for a long time. And basically, like the cars they've been using for the last few years, it was pretty easy to predict. And the race engineers all understood the car. So there wasn't a lot of DNS. This year, it's just been a complete cluster. Yeah, it seems like at least 2 engines fail every race, and then at least 2 drivers just wall bang and take themselves out. So essentially this pick's hit the last 6 straight races and 8 out of the last 10. So 80% actual odds versus 60% implied from the bookies. You got to jam it. And then we were also chatting today. It looks like there's going to be some crazy weather on Sunday, all sorts of gusts of wind, potentially some rain. So those less experienced drivers, if they hit the wrong gust of wind on the wrong part of the track, they're basically off and in the dirt and out of the race. So with the weather news that came through after I gave you this pick, it just seems like a pretty solid, I don't want to say the L word, LOCK, but it seems like a real good bet.
Hey, look, we always appreciate confidence. You can say it anytime you like, but I get it. The weather can make for craziness. Now, last week, terrible beat, and I don't want to bash our guy, but I think his top play was over 16.5, and then what, Charles Leclerc crashed from the lead or from second place or something. That's a rough beat, and I know how that feels. I've been a part of many of them. I'm sure you have as well. So hopefully this time around we hit.
I had to get on the other side of it, be contrarian to capper, and see if we can't go 0 for 2 on this market.
Love it. Absolutely love it. All right. There goes the mic. The mic fell again. Hold on a second. While the station is falling apart once again, why don't you tell me, you had a Prize Picks play, right? Prize Picks is a proud partner of the Garage Guys. Prize Picks does have Formula One on their platform. Give me a couple plays you like on Prize Picks if we have anybody in the chat who wants to make a lineup.
Sure. So for you NASCAR guys out there looking for other sports to pair it with, the play that I'm very confident in, 100% most confident play is Lando Norris pit stop over 2.55 seconds, 83% success rate the last 7 races. He's gone 5-1. One time he crashed and didn't get to the pit stop, but basically in the last 2 months he hasn't been anywhere close to 2.55. Whether that's the team or it's the driver just missing where to stop, it's I'm very confident in that one. If you want to hedge a little bit, you can go with his teammate Ricardo. Same thing, over 2.55. He's 6-1 going over the last 7 races, but his one hit was 2 races ago, and last week he was pretty close too. So a little less confident in that one. I'm a little nervous. Seems like he's on it with the pit stop, like placement or whatever. But for whatever reason, Norris is a hot mess. So that's my favorite one. And then Ricardo over 2.55 if you want some variance. The only problem is if you're betting just the two of them in a 2-legger, you need somebody from a different team. On Prize Picks, you can't just bet two guys on the same team. So my third one is Sergio Perez over 2.6 seconds. For this similar reasons, 83% success rate, 5-1 last 7 races. His teammate is also just as tempting, 6-1 the last 7 races, but it's Max Verstappen. So tough to fade a talent like him. His Perez's most recent pits have just been an absolute mess, trending down. 2.6 would be a fair line, but it seems like Perez likes to crash or bang up the car or whatever. And crazy weather should mean the pit crews are hopefully a little nervous. So too many outs for us on Perez. Got to take the over 2.6 seconds. Again, the play I love most is Norris, but don't be afraid of Perez or Ricardo over pit stop times either.
So we're taking the over on pit stop times for 3 different guys as your favorite Prize Picks plays.
You bet.
Wow, love that. Hammer time on basically one type of bet. That's confident right there. And I love your analytics. Love what you say about the weather. That's good stuff. Good information from our guy, Lights Out. Before you leave here, tell us everything about what you're doing, your podcast, your Twitter, all your social media. Insert all your plugs here before we kick you out of here.
Sure, bro. I appreciate it. You can find me on Twitter at F1 Lights Out Bets, but really the home of the cesspool home of all the F1 degens is our Discord. It's called the F1 Money Gang. You can find the invite obviously in my Twitter bio, or search us on Discord. You should be able to find it. That's about it. We're hopping on Twitter Spaces tonight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. If you want to keep the degeneracy going and find more Friday bets with us, feel free to tail along. That's about it, man. The Discord is the main spot where we hang out.
Love it, man. We all know how awesome Discord is. Be sure to check out everything my guy Malcolm at Lights Out F1 Bets has going on. Malcolm, appreciate you so much, and good luck. Absolutely am excited about all these bets. I'm energized. I hope everybody else is too.
Let's cash that fastest pit.
Let's do it, baby. Good luck this weekend.
Thanks.
Oh, didn't mean to kick him out before he said bye. Sorry. I already had my hand on the clicker. All right. Let's go. Man, it's tough not having both monitors. So there you have it. What do you guys think about that? I don't know if we have a lot of Formula One guys. So Jack, at least in that segment, he said everything was either Bovada, Bet365, or DraftKings. DraftKings had that plus 5,500 play, which, holy shit, right? That I cannot believe that is a play. I cannot believe that is his number 2 confident play. So that is a lot of fun that he even gave that one out there. But yeah, I think he said Bet365, DraftKings, and Bovada. So hopefully that will help you out there. What do you guys think about that? I always like to watch the races. I wake up and we'll watch them in the middle of the night because I'm a night owl. But I'm not particularly experienced on the betting side of things. So I want to know what you guys think about all those bets. Any of you guys Formula One junkies, we need to get this one because we went 0 for 3 last week. Gotta hit these. Gotta hit these. Hopefully they do. Jack, you are more than welcome. Super NASCAR fan. Lights out and away we go. You're not lying. All right, let's do the Wall of Dale. I'll roll through this real quick. Real simple, real easy. We got some tape. Shout out to Hoda, my producer, and the owner of this trailer, this magnificent trailer. We're going to start with this guy, Christian Eckes. Talked about him earlier. Unbelievably dead to me. I mean, unbelievably dead. I just can't roll with them anymore. Now let's get this on there. Got some background music for you. If it won't stop fucking up, whatever, we'll just do theirs. Christian Eckes, it depends on our tried. I've given him everything. I've given him all the tools to win, and he can't do it. Minus 9.3 units when betting on Eckes this year. So he's in the 401k theft championship club. Moving on. If you're new to the show, these are all the drivers that have lost me the most money. This year, they are all dead to me. They have been terrible. They are 401k theft champions. Sheldon Creed, not dead to me, but it has been a tough year. But guess what? Ever since he touched the NASCAR, the Garage Guys Xfinity book, has had some excellent runs. I think his average finish is like 8.3 in his last 3 races ever since he put hands on the NASCAR Xfinity book created by Garage Guy Chase. But for now, he is a 401k theft champion. Next up, where is this guy at? This guy is like my least favorite of all time. I've never seen anybody who likes to win less than Martin Truex Jr. Minus 8.8 units when betting on him in 2022. Minus 8 billion units when betting on him in my whole lifetime. Martin Truex Jr. Just never seen someone who hates to win more than Truex. You see that? Let's get the ticker off. So there you have it. There's all your dead to Dale guys right there. Or I'm sorry, 401k theft champion guys. Moving on, Ryan Blaney gave Garage Guy Chase a good solid weekend after Chase put the house on him at Pocono and he crashed. Did not win, confirmed. It's been a tough year for me too when I'm betting on Blaney. Minus 8.8 units when betting on Ryan Blaney in 2022. I'm trying so hard to make sure this fucking mic doesn't fall, man. Next up, Chris Buescher, aka the 6th place champion. He's dead to me forever because he gave up 5th place to Daniel Suarez 2 laps ago at Road America and cost me some money. The 6th place champ. That's Chris Buescher. You know, I heard somebody mention something about Kyle Busch earlier. I gotta get that comment off of there. Mentioned somebody talk about Kyle Busch earlier. He's dead to me. He has had. I just cannot get Kyle Busch right anytime I bet on him. Minus 6 units when betting on Kyle Busch in 2022. Fucker. It's a lot of fun playing with this tape. I'll go ahead and tell you that. A lot of fun. This is what it's like when you live in a single wide trailer in the heart of Indianapolis. Oh, and this is a new one right here. I was so upset at the Xfinity race. Congrats to Noah Gragson for winning. But man, having Ty Gibbs and watching that happen just absolutely crushed me. So right now, temporarily, I haven't decided if I'm going to bet on him this weekend, but temporarily, Ty Gibbs, even though you have a positive outcome for me in 2022, you have made me some money. You're temporarily dead to Dale because of Pocono. Just couldn't get the job done. Just stick him right up there. We're going to have a new sports god of the week, by the way. I want to see any guesses on who that might be. First time BJ McLeod will not be the sports god of the week. This fucking chair. All right. Moving on. Drivers that are doing it for Dale. These are the good guys. Oh. Mike's going to fall again. But Seabell, plus 9.7 units when betting on him in 2022, has by far been the best Gibbs guy for me in all of NASCAR. This mic is such a pain in the ass. Can I place it without it falling? Yeah. Shout out Seabell. He's been good. I don't think he'll be good this weekend, though. Full disclaimer. See, this is what happens when you live in a single wide trailer in the heart of Indianapolis. I'm sure you guys are just loving this, just watching the screen shake repeatedly because of a fucked up microphone. Josh Berry, plus 14.7 units when betting on Josh Berry. I picked him to win at Pocono. He didn't do it, so he's out of the 401k Grand National Champions Club for now. And if you get a chance, it's not on my top 5 plays, but on Barstool, they are offering Mayer versus Berry. Take Mayer. I love Josh Berry, but he's not a big road course guy. He's just not a big road course guy. We've seen that from his short career thus far in the Xfinity Series. All right. Final few guys over here. Oh, Dell Center on the road. It's a lot of fun. This guy made me sad. He's also out of the 401k Grand National Champions Club for now because he bankrupted me after he beat Ryan Preece to the line and Preece finished second. Everybody was finishing second for me last weekend up until Sunday, but Chandler Smith definitely on the radar for this weekend. And when betting on Chandler Smith in 2022, plus 13.5 units, boom. Kid's been really profitable, and he's been really good, really, really good. And I wish I would have stuck with my gut at Pocono. Would have made a lot of money. Instead, I lost a lot of money. Nonetheless, Chandler Smith is on that list. Next up, this guy right here, maybe some money. Lock of the week last week was Daniel Suarez to beat Chase Briscoe. He did it easily. I told you guys that shit was going to happen. Superior race car, superior road racer, or not road racer, superior racer at 1.5 mile racetracks at Pocono, plus 9.5 units when betting on Suarez in 2022. Why will you not stick? Why will you not stick to the ball? I see some comments. I'm going to get to them here shortly. The Wall of Dale is struggling a little bit. And I'm only going to have 2 guys. By the way, Zane Smith is not going to make the draft this week because I've bet on him like 3 weeks in a row and he just has not done anything. Fucker. Anyway, Zane Smith, still been a good year, but did not make the draft because it's been a hard few weeks on the truck side when I've been betting on Zane. So my 2 guys that are 401k Grand National champions. Chase Briscoe won me money last weekend by being terrible at Pocono because he lost to Daniel Suarez, plus 17.6 units when betting on Briscoe this year additionally. And I'm probably going to have some action this weekend on Chase Briscoe at Indy. I'll get Suarez back up there soon. I'm not going to disrespect him too much. The number 1 guy who has been so profitable for me in 2022 won me a big bet on the top 10, the Dale Center top 5 plays. Once again, I think you guys can guess it. I want to see if anybody guesses it in the chat while I'm putting this shitty ass tape. Red Dog, 23.5 units in the green in 2022. This guy has been awesome on the betting side. He is a 401k Grand National champion. And while I get Suarez up, I want to see who anybody might guess who the new Sports God of the Week is. I want to see some guesses. I'll open the chat up here in a second. New Sports God of the Week. Who is it going to be? Any guesses? I feel like it's an easy guess, but maybe that's just me. Let's see what we got here. Byron's Hauler driver. Nice. I feel like Super NASCAR fan just never misses. Yeah, the wood. Yeah, no fucking shit. Double wides. Yeah. Hey, there you go, Blake. Yeah, there you go. Yes, new Sports Guy of the Week. Wow, it was easy, wasn't it? Denny Hamlin is the new Sports Guy of the Week. He is my winner. He is my winner because most sports books paid out for Denny Hamlin. You cannot take that away from me. You cannot take that away from the people who bet on Denny Hamlin. He won at Pocono. He is my winner. Round of applause for Denny Hamlin and his excellent trolling ability. That video with the tape, the eagle, the trophy, the champagne, beautiful, excellent trolling. Denny Hamlin, I'm sorry, I do have the BJ McLeod picture, by the way. He's not Sports God because I left it at home. I have the picture with me. But Denny Hamlin has dethroned BJ McLeod just for this week. I think BJ won the first 6. Congrats, Denny. You have joined the team of Sports Gods. It is a very exclusive club. So there you have it. That is the Wall of Dale. It was a fucking disaster. You've been waiting here for 58 minutes to see some picks. So let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do some picks. The Dale Center top 5 plays. I'm fucking exhausted myself. Boom. Dale Center top 5. I've talked about a few of these guys. I'm going to cut this music off. It's kind of annoying. Oh, Sheldon Creed. Anyway. Dale Center top 5 plays. You might have an idea of what they might be, what some of them might be for the Indianapolis Road Course, for IRP, and the IndyCar race, which I'm not giving any for IndyCar because the odds, they just screwed us on odds, man. It's upsetting. It's disappointing. I'll pull the odds up if they have been uploaded since I started streaming. And maybe you guys can help me out with that. If odds have come up for IndyCar on any app outside of Caesars, we don't call Caesars Sportsbook anymore. It's Cesar's Thief Book. Cesar's Thief Book. That's Caesars. They're thieves. I hate them. But they're the only book that has IndyCar from what I've seen. So if you guys see any IndyCar odds, let me know, and I'll talk about them before the end of the show. But we got to do the top 5, and it's all going to be NASCAR between all 3 series. Number 5, absolutely love this play. Briefly kind of talked about it, and I'm going to throw a little thing in there because I love the old guys. Grant Enfinger plus 550 or Johnny Sauter for a top 3 plus 800 for Sauter. DraftKings Sportsbook. I love the old guys this weekend to run strong. This is an old guys racetrack. Since 2004, from 2004 to 2011, the final IRP race run for the Truck Series, the average age of the winner was 44.2 years old. Guess who's 44 years old? Any guesses? Johnny fucking Sauter. Flip phone Johnny. Where is he? Where's Flip phone Johnny? Flip phone Johnny. Oh, can't see it. Yeah, my overlay. 44 years old is the average winner of the last 8 IRP races. Johnny Sauter. Love him. And I love Grant Enfinger too. I feel like GMS has been off in speed this year. This is a track that can be the equalizer. A short track where it takes a lot of driver talent. And Grant Enfinger has been a great short track racer over the years. Great short track racer. He snuck up and won a couple of them when he was driving for ThorSport. Lost his ride there. GMS. He's in the playoffs. I think he's in the playoffs. Pretty sure he's in the playoffs. But Grant Enfinger has had a decent year. When you have lack of speed, a short track is a good way to narrow the gap between the dominant teams and the middle pack teams when you got a good driver behind the wheel. And that's Grant Enfinger. So I'd bet on both of these. I'd put a unit on Enfinger and 3/4 of a unit on Sauter, and I think you're going to win. You're going to profit. One of these guys is going to get a top 3. I think both of them will be in contention to win. Love the old guys at RP this weekend. Maybe. Thomas. I might. What's it to you? MGM. MGM has them up. All right, we might have to check out MGM before the end of the show. I might. Anyway, that is Dale Center top play, number 5. Enfinger or Sauter for a top 3 finish, virtue of DraftKings Sportsbook. Moving on. Joey Logano for a top 10 on Barstool Sportsbook at plus 165. Look, I already locked this bet in. I got it at plus 140, and this was before Barstool had released their lines. Still favorable on Barstool, and nobody seems to like this bet. But when you look at Joey Logano, outside of Circuit of the Americas, where I think they wrecked late in that race. They spun out, lost all their track position when it mattered most. they've been playing for strategy, for championship points. They've had some speed. At Sonoma, Joey Logano was really fast, and they opted to go for stage points. Road America probably could have had a top 10 run, went for stage points. It was really hard to pass at Road America, so if you lost that track position, you could not get back through the field. Very few guys were able to do so. I think the speed in their race cars are top 10, have the ability to finish in the top 10. I really do. Austin Cindric has proven that already. Ryan Blaney, I think, has had a top 10 or 2 this season. Got the pole at Circuit of the Americas. And Joey Logano was running super well in this race last year. He was either running 5th or 6th when the rumble strip came up and took him out along with multiple other drivers. So I think this is a crazy line. I know they're looking at the results of this year, like 17th, 27th, 31st. Throw all that out. 2 of those finishes were dictated by strategy. 2 of them were dictated by Paul Wolfe being looking in the long run for the championship picture. I love Joey Logano for a top 10 at plus odds. I think that's tremendous value. I've already got it logged over on Action Network. You can go check it out in the link below this YouTube video to see how much I'm putting on them. Xfinity, number 3. There's so much uncertainty with all these Cup guys that I'm going to try to find matchups between the Xfinity regulars outside of AJ and Ty Gibbs. And this one right here stuck out to me on DraftKings Sportsbook. Gragson to beat Justin Allgaier at minus 120. When you look at the last 7 races on road courses in the Xfinity Series, Noah Gragson has beat Justin Allgaier head-to-head in 6 of those. 6-1 head-to-head versus Justin Allgaier. Great bet. It seems Noah Gragson is an underrated road racer. When you look at highlights from like 2019, 2020, when AJ Allmendinger and Chase Briscoe and Austin Cindric were having these electric battles to win races, Noah Gragson was always right behind him. He was always there in the mix, running top 5, close to the top 5. Where was Justin Allgaier? Very hit or miss for Justin Allgaier on road courses over the past 3 to 5 years. Give me Gragson in this matchup. Like I said, so much uncertainty with all these Cup guys, all these road course guys jumping down. Give me the basic Xfinity matchups. And in this case, Gragson over Allgaier. And I already told you earlier, another Junior Motorsports head-to-head, Mayer over Berry. Love that one, but particularly love this one. Number 2, on the Cup side, I told you guys at the beginning of the show, I've locked this bet in over on the Action Network below, right there. Dale's got my guy Dale has the plug right there. We're big Action Network guys. All my Cup picks are there. You can see how much I've put on Ross Chastain at plus 800 via Barstool Sportsbook. If you click that link below in the YouTube description. When you look at Ross Chastain and Trackhouse Racing, these guys have been so fast on the road courses. They have just been lightning. And with everything that happened last week, Chastain potentially getting a win taken away from him when Denny used him up, put him in the wall, which, by the way, I can't believe it's even a debate I've seen. 100% intentional. Denny Hamlin 100% used his ass up. There's no question about it. That should not even be a debate. He fucking put him in the wall. Now, Ross admittedly said he deserved it. I guarantee you it's chip on the shoulder time for Ross Chastain after what happened. I think he's going to come out here guns blazing. I think he's going to qualify super well. He's got the Xfinity Series race to get more track time, more experience, more laps run, which always seems to help. And particularly in 2022 has helped drivers in the Cup Series when they have run laps in the Xfinity Series or even the Truck Series. Ross Chastain is going to be a factor. I think he for sure finishes in the top 5. And to see that line at plus odds on Barstool is crazy. I think it's absolutely crazy. I'll be on it 2 weeks in a row. For sure on the plus 800. Get it while you can. That line may have moved. That line may have moved because most other books have plus 700, plus 750. I'd bet it at plus 700. There's potential after qualifying and practice. We will not see plus 700 for Ross Chastain. Grab it while you can. Love it. And my number 1 play, Dale Center top play, William Byron over Christopher Bell. And, of course, I'm on Big 24 Energy this weekend. As you can see, my OG Brickyard 400 winner, Jeff Gordon, in town. I'm scared because his hauler almost burned down with his car. But also, that can be a good thing. We mentioned at the beginning of the show, I think that could be a good thing. I like the energy. I like the energy behind it. William Byron's about to get hot. He's about to be on fire. William Byron, I think, is a great dark horse to win this race too. It's not a top play. It's not a full top confidence play for me. But I love this matchup head to head because the Toyotas are driving Dodge Durangos from 2002. And not everywhere, just at the road courses. And Seabell did have a third place finish at COTA earlier this year. But when you look at the other road courses, he's been right at par with the other Toyotas. I just love William Byron as an underrated road course racer. My guy Logan had a stat that I was going to spit out. William Byron has led a tremendous amount of laps over the past 2 or 3 years at road courses and has like no top 5 finishes, which is crazy. And part of that can be due to strategy. Trying to get stage points has been an emphasis for a lot of teams. But these guys need a good run. They just need a confident, good finish. I doubt they're going to sacrifice a race for strategy if they have a good car. So I love William Byron in this matchup. Very underrated road course racer. I've already got it logged on Action Network. You can see how much if you click that link. But William Byron, Team Hendrick has been really good at the road courses. They've had speed, and they just got to get the finishes when it comes to William Byron. I think he can go compete for a win if he gets the track position. They don't gamble on stage points. And I see the exact opposite for Christopher Bell. If the Toyotas are slow again, a.k.a. 2002 Dodge Durangos, they're going to opt for stage points and just completely destroy their race at the end. I could totally see that happening with the Toyotas, including Christopher Bell, trying to get some more points, increase that gap to the potential playoff danger zone if more guys who haven't won start winning races before we get to Daytona. So I see Christopher Bell and these guys, if they don't have a good car, which they haven't over the past few road course races, I could totally see them going for stage points. So love this matchup. Absolute lock play of the weekend. William Byron is due for a good fucking run. So give me that. Let's look at some comments. Saw MGM has it up. Yep. I saw these earlier. Pato at plus 350, kind of shifting gears on the IndyCar thing. Hill plus 120 against Allgaier. Austin Hill has quietly been really good at the road courses this year. I think his finishes are second, third, and fourth, something like that. At plus odds, love that play. RCR has been pretty fast also when it comes to qualifying and race trim. Nope, cannot do it. I decided since it is old guy weekend. Ooh, yeah, we gotta phrase that for IRP if we come back here every year. It is old guy weekend. I took Matt Crafton off the dead to me board because it is old guy weekend at IRP. The guy just can't win anymore. I just don't think Matt has it in him to win races. He runs okay, but all of his ThorSport teammates have been better than him all year long. Majeski, Eckes, and Rhodes have been better. So I can't go with Crafton. Oh, now the mouse isn't working. There we go. Raw Chastain still plus 800. Love that. Yes, and Byron did win the pole. I'm not going to be on Byron for the pole. I like the guys that are getting extra track time in the Xfinity series when it comes to qualifying. I think that can help them so much when it comes to getting into a groove because they're going to have extra practice sessions before they get to that qualifying for the Cup Series. So I think Byron's a great play, great underdog play to win top 5, and absolutely love him in that head-to-head versus Christopher Bell. So I'm going to see if I can get some IndyCar odds pulled up here because I do want to talk. I'm going to try to share my screen here via BetMGM. I just can't. What do we do in IndyCar? Why are we waiting until Thursday night to get odds on the board? It is a shame because I'm not the biggest F1 guy when it comes to betting. IndyCar's racing product is better than F1, and some would argue that it's even better than NASCAR's product. And I think it's close. And I think the driver talent in IndyCar is up there with NASCAR, if not higher, when you look at these guys that are in the IndyCar field. Why are we not marketing the betting product? It is a disgrace. It is lack of awareness. I'm sitting here in Indianapolis. The track is 20 yards from me, and I can't even get legitimate fucking betting lines on Thursday before the race on Saturday. How crazy is that? I love IndyCar, and it's disappointing that we're in this situation right now where we just cannot get odds. It is insane. It is absolutely insane. Whatever. That's my spill right there. Let me share my screen real quick. We're going to look at some BetMGM IndyCar odds. Boom. All right, how does that look? Does that look okay? Pato Award is a favorite at plus 350. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, yeah. Look at that. All right. Pato Award is a favorite at plus 350. Newgarden plus 400. Might not even race. Newgarden might not even race this weekend. I don't know if we've seen any updates on his condition, but after his injury, he could be out. Santino Ferrucci could be in that car. Colton Herta won here earlier this year, plus 600. Will Power has been absolutely dominant at this track, plus 750. Dixon, Palou is interesting with all the shit going on with Ganassi, the lawsuit, the contract dispute, plus 850. I love that line. Love that line. Alex Palou is due for a win, and the timing would be really, really ironic if he won. So Erickson, you always got to watch out for him. Scott McLaughlin has been good at the road courses. And you look at Rossi, probably not going to be on Rossi. Romain Grosjean is interesting because he came here and finished second both races last year at this track. So Grosjean is an interesting one here. Rinus VeeKay has won here before. And then you go down, I think Simon Pagenaud at 25-1 is an interesting one because Meyer Shank Racing has been really fast here in the past. Elio at 66-1. Shit, if we get some top 5 plays on Elio, that would be interesting. But really interested in Simon Pagenaud here. This race is tough. Oh, let me get that off the board. All right, hope you guys could see that okay. But love this race. The Indy Road Course is the Gallagher Grand Prix. I'm probably going to go Alex Palou at plus 850. Don't have a graphic for you. I'm sorry. But Alex Palou at plus 850. The guy is due for a win. He's a very talented racer on ovals and road courses, and he's a defending series champion for a reason, right? I think he's so due. So I'm going to go for sure Alex Palou plus 850 pre-practice, pre-qualifying. And I definitely like Simon Pagenaud at 25-1. I think I'm going to sprinkle on that. Meyer Shank has had really good runs here. I know Jack Harvey a few years ago contended for this win when he was racing for Meyer Shank, the Sirius XM cars. So I love Pagenaud. I think this is a place where Pagenaud can shine, maybe a top 5, top 3 action. So I'm probably going to sprinkle on Pagenaud at plus 2,500. Palou for sure at plus 850. And let me throw one more bet out there. Grosjean is interesting at 18-1. Wow. I'm just worried about Andretti. I'm worried about Andretti's speed collectively. I'll go Will Power. I don't think Colton Herta sweeps. I think it's this series is so competitive. I just don't see a sweep happening at the Indy Road Course. So my 3 picks pre-practice: Alex Palou, Will Power, and Simon Pagenaud. Will Power plus 750 to win, Alex Palou plus 850 to win, and Simon Pagenaud plus 2,500 to win. So there you go. Those are my IndyCar picks. Love the Palou angle. I appreciate that, Tyler. He's just so due. It's series champion, hasn't had the best year, has had some strong runs, but I don't think he's won in 2022, which is what's crazy. He's due for a win. Yeah, I'm probably not going to bet on Elio. I think his car will be good, but it's not been the best road course racer if you look at his results over the past couple years. Yeah, Colton Herta dominated. I mean, that was an awesome race. He had that ridiculous save, but it's really hard to sweep. Really hard to sweep this race in the few years we've had it twice a year. Just don't think I can go to Herta. There's your Newgarden update. He's been cleared, but nothing confirmed yet. Okay. Give me Herta. I don't blame anybody for taking him. I just can't do it. I just don't think we'll see a sweep. Briscoe pole, yeah. Tanhart Triple Crown is going to include this for sure. Will Power, Mike, yeah. That's why he's one of my picks. He's been probably the best driver here. Not even probably. He for sure has been the best driver in the history of the Indy road course for IndyCar. No question about it. Drew, does the Indy Oval come back? I think the IMS announcement is going to be for IMSA racing. That's what I think. Not for sure. I don't know. I don't have inside information there, but I think the Oval should come back for NASCAR. And here's what I would think. Here's what I want. I think NASCAR should come here twice a year, like IndyCar. I think NASCAR should come here twice a year, one to race the road course and one to race the Oval. That's my opinion. But a lot of people might disagree with me on that. IndyCar comes here twice a year, and it's awesome. It's so much fun. So that's what I think. I think we should race both, two different types or two different times of the year, Oval and road course. No rain. Yeah, no, that'll be interesting. We had a lot. I mean, that race was kind of a shit show with the amount of guys that kept spinning out. Guys were spinning out under caution in May in the IndyCar race here. So it'll be interesting. It is time. The Tanhart Triple Crown. Ladies and gentlemen, flow the comments with your parlays. Remember, I will bet personally on my favorite Triple Crown play of the weekend, and we're going to ride with it. And if you get it right, this segment will be named after you. Last week, my guy Jasper, I was going to call it the Smoking Scaleba or the Smoking Scaleba. Didn't work out. I still love that play that he gave, but didn't work out. Triple Crowns are hard. Parlays are difficult. We got to make it happen. It's going to hit eventually. That's all I got to say. Eventually, it's going to hit. So I'm gonna let you guys flow the comments and see what you guys think on the Tanhart Triple Crown play of the weekend. And you know what sucks is IndyCar is not up on anything. So it's like, what can you parlay with it right now? Caesars is lame about parlays. A lot of people don't have access to Caesars because there's state-to-state issues. So we might have to go full NASCAR. In this one. So I want to see what you guys like. All right, here we go. Top 5. My guy, Son of Smoke. Hey, you got the name changed. Good job. Top 5 Tony Triple. Yeah, dude. If this hits, we're going to call it the top 5 Tony Triple. No question about it. No question. So that's Johnny Sauter, Sheldon Creed, and William Byron all to score top 5, plus 78.20 on DraftKings Sportsbook. That one is compelling. That is a compelling one right here. What do you guys think? I need more parlays. We had hundreds of parlays last week. We need more. And I know I've gone really long. It's been a shit show of Dale Center on the road. But I need some fucking parlays, ladies and gentlemen. You guys gave me a bunch last week. I need some more. I'm not signing off till they start flowing through. I know there's people watching. I know you're watching. And you've gotten my picks. You've gotten through the shtick of the wall of Dale. You've gotten through the fucked up microphone, the fucked up tape, the fucked up everything. I need some parlays, people. I need some Triple Crowns right now. And I'll go ahead and tell you mine. I'm going to make mine real quick. For some reason, it deleted. Yeah, see? It deleted my my Triple Crown. And it's funny because mine is not going to be it's actually going to be well, it's going to be on NASCAR. Like I said, it's going to be, unfortunately, that's the cards we've been dealt. But my Tanhart Triple Crown, I'm typing for you up right now. I've already got this locked in. Love being in Indiana because I can just bet whenever I want. I don't have to go to the casino or go to Louisiana and place my bets in person or drive to another state, which is nice. I'm in Indiana. I can just do it right now. It's fantastic. Man, this one is a behemoth of a play. All right, my Tan Hart Triple Crown. I told you I love the old guys. It's old guy weekend at RFP. Stuart Friesen for a top 3. AJ Allmendinger over Ross Chastain in the Xfinity Series race. That's Xfinity, not Cup. AJ over Chastain. Briscoe to get the pole. Plus 92.60 via DraftKings Sportsbook. Looking at it right now, it's locked in. I'm buying the Truck Series if this parlay hits. Or we're at least going to sponsor a race. Or maybe a truck. If this parlay hits, we're going to do something with the Truck Series. Might buy the whole thing. So there's the Tan Hart Triple Crown right there. Let's see your parlays. Friesen, Old Guy Weekend, Allmendinger over Chastain in the Xfinity, Briscoe to win the pole. $100 wins you do $9,260. All right, let's see. Super NASCAR fan, the Dale Profitable Triple Crown. Top 3 plays for your highest. Oh, that's right. You did mention that. I guess that would be Josh Berry, Reddick, and Chandler Smith. And I don't know what I can bet on Josh Berry. But yeah, if it was my 3 most profitable drivers, Berry, Reddick, I could do something with Reddick. I don't know what I could do with Berry. I might have to fade him. And then Chandler Smith, I could definitely do something with that too. That'd be an interesting one. Kyle thinks Son of Smoke nailed it. That is a good one. That's going to be tough to beat. Alex, Sauter top 5, Bubba Wallace top 5, William Byron top 5. I like that one. That's a good one. And to be clear, that's Bubba Wallace in the Xfinity Series, not the Cup Series, plus 7,600. That's via Bovada. Tyler, Sauter top 3, Bubba top 5, Briscoe to win the pole, plus 64,000. Wow. $100 wins you 64 grand if that hits. I think that is so achievable. Sauter top 3, Bubba top 5, Briscoe to win the pole. 64,000? Is that right? So I need verification for that one, Tyler. Infinger top 5, Gragson top 3, Ross to win plus 9,500. That's a good one. I can't be on board with Noah for a top 3. Not at this stage. There's just so much competition in that field, man. Nick, Zane Smith, Ty Gibbs, Joey Logano. I'm guessing all to win. Zane, Ty, Joey plus 72,000. Chandler Smith top 5, Creed top 5, Briscoe pole. Everybody's on Briscoe pole. Son of a bitch. That hurts. Because I'm on it too. I still think it's possible. But man, we're all on Chase Briscoe to qualify well. Smith top 5, Creed top 5, Briscoe pole. I like that one. Second most profitable driver in Xfinity, I think, is Gragson. But I took him off because he pissed me off because he won and costed me money because he beat Ty Gibbs. But yeah, I think that's right. Yeah. Ooh. Gotta be Gragson. I think I'm plus like 11 units on Gragson on the year. But I'm salty because I didn't bet on him at Pocono. So. Oh, Jasper's back. All right. Let's see. Sauter top 5, Dinger to win, Briscoe top 5 in Cup, plus 6,100 on DraftKings. That's a good one. I really have the feeling that AJ is going to win on Saturday. I really have that feeling. But here's the deal. We talked about this in the Discord, Garage Guys Discord. Wait on AJ because they always fuck something up in qualifying. Wait on qualifying. They're not going to qualify well. Be at the rear of the field. The books might add a little bit more value to AJ, so I'm going to wait and see if he goes back to plus 500, maybe plus 600, if somebody like Briscoe or Bowman blows the field away in qualifying. They'll get heightened. AJ will get lowered. So I'm going to wait on AJ, but I don't hate that one. That one's pretty good. Infinger top 5, Bubba top 5, Byron top 5. I think I saw this one already. A lot of guys are on Bubba top 5. I knew in the Discord. I'd seen some chatter about it, and it's true. We're betting on Bubba this weekend. He's going to be in a fast car, so worth noting. Byron top 5 plus 13,000. Holy shit, dude! Wow, That's crazy. That is crazy. This is what I think. This is why it's just hard for me to not bet Briscoe. He is going to go all out. He's going to have some extra track time. He's been really good at qualifying this year too. So I gotta ride Briscoe pole. Bubba top 3. Okay. I was like, man, 13,000? Holy shit. I have made an error. The error has been fixed, MJZ. We appreciate you. Reddick top 3, Chandler Smith top 3, Gragson top 3, plus 3680. I can't do that one. I just can't do the Gragson top 3. Just can't do the Gragson top 3. Additionally, not a parlay, but Joey Hand top 10 plus 2,500. Kind of appealing. Don't hate that. Any more parlays? Final call, because I think I'm going to have to scroll up and go with the top 5 Tony triple. Salter, Creed, Byron, all to get the top 5. I think that's what we're going to roll with. And I can't lie, the name has influenced me a little bit. But I am on 2 of these guys. And I love betting on Sheldon. So I think that's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to submit this like the second I sign off. DraftKings Sportsbook plus 7820. The top 5 Tony triple. I just fucking love that name. Johnny Salter top 5. Sheldon Creed top 5. William Byron top 5. That's going to be it. That's the Tan Hart Triple Crown number 2. And for this episode, the top 5 Tony triple. Let's get it. Son of Smoke, you got it, baby. That's what we're rolling with. That is the parlay. That is a show. I apologize to everybody who watched this for the technical bullshit difficulties. It is Dale Center on the road. I'm living in a single wide trailer in the heart of Speedway, Indiana. We cannot forget that. And hopefully, we're going to have a hell of a weekend on the bets. We got a stacked weekend of racing. Hopefully, I've given you enough advice, commentary. You know where to find all my picks. Just click the link below where it says Dale's Picks on Action Network. You see all my cup bets. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram for all my trucks and Xfinity picks, and IndyCar as well. I will have an IndyCar bet out. You got my IndyCar picks. Pagano, Power, Pillow. Pre-practice, I think I'll put some money on all 3 of those guys. But hope everybody enjoyed the show. The absolute shit show of Dale Center on the road. It was. Appreciate everybody chiming in, joining in. I can't help to take a question. The Dale take of the week. IndyCar is pathetic when it comes to their betting product. I went off on a tangent earlier, but we have got to do something because Formula One is immensely popular, partially because of their betting product, right? The diversification of their bets on all betting platforms is unbelievable. You can bet on so much. Why are we not doing this for IndyCar? IndyCar's racing product is better. IndyCar has a better racing product than Formula One, and I don't think that's even debatable. Formula One is just better at marketing, presentation, and how much they care about diversifying to a different set of race fans. All sorts of different race fans love Formula One, and the betting side has some impact on that. We have no betting on IndyCar. Where the fuck is the betting? So there's a Dale Take of the Week. You want to make that a segment, Reed? We can make that a segment. # Dale Take. Yeah, there you go. Love the confidence, Alex. Let's get it. It does hurt the promotion, Reed. Absolutely. Love this. I'm going to get the Triple Crown back on the board one more time. We know what the Tony 555 is. And my Triple Crown, if I can find this banner. I'll leave this with you as I sign off. Once again, appreciate everybody for sticking with us. We will be Dale Center on the road again next week in Nashville. So expect the same shit show you saw today to happen in Nashville. We will not be prepared. We will be just all over the place, unorganized. It's going to be fun. Going to be another hour and a half show probably. I'm just kidding. We're going to get better. We're going to get better. We're going to fix the mic. That was the biggest problem, was the mic. Shout out to Lights Out F1 Bets for joining on the Formula One side. And ladies and gentlemen, let's have a fucking weekend on betting. NASCAR, IndyCar, Formula One. It's going to be a lot of fun. Appreciate you guys. Keep up with our content. It's going to be a hell of a weekend here in Indianapolis. Thank you very much.